We've had 5 of the candidates who were in this race endorse Ted for president. And these are candidates from all different parts of the party, from Jeb Bush to Carly Fiorina to Rick Perry to Lindsey Graham to Scott Walker. This has been a great thing, and I think it's sending a strong signal to the country.
But Heidi, a lot of people have said, look, this is a guy, Senator Cruz, whom people just didn't like a year or 2 years ago within the party. The establishment, frankly, couldn't stand him. He was the guy that they blamed on the government shutdown. And now they're rallying to his side. Is this really a vote for your husband, or is this a vote against Trump?
Well, the great thing that I think we've all seen in this election is this is democracy at work. This is the movement of the grassroots. These are elections that we've been winning. We have swept the last 5 states, the last 5 elections.
This has been such an unusual campaign. Does it surprise you in any way? I mean, what do you think about some of this heated rhetoric? Did you have an idea when your husband came to you and said, honey, I'm going to run for president, that you would be listening to some of the rhetoric that you've heard?
Well, it's been easier on us as a family because Ted is so unflappable. He's a very patient person. He's a person who does not personalize things. He is focused on the issues. Politics to him is about getting things done for other people. It's not about his, personal attacks or making things sort of silly and personal.
That's important, right? I mean, you have to be able to make that division.
You have to be able to make that division, and he does that so well that if I'm ever, thinking about something, I think if it doesn't bother the candidate, why should it bother me?
How do you go out on the campaign trail and deal with the children? Do you bring them with you primarily?
We do, and it's been really important for our family that we do this together.
Is this your dream too? I ask that because I think, as a political wife, you're signing up for a lot. Your family's signing up for a lot. You have to want it too.
Well, I think it does have to be something that if you're going to enjoy it, that you have to both want to do. And what has always unified Ted and I is not so much, it's serving others. It is serving others. And there's a lot of things that go along with that. And public policy is an enormous area to do that. I grew up the daughter of a dentist, a small-town dentist who had a small business, who spent his free time doing mission work. My mother grew up in a missionary family. Ted's family was very different, but also very focused on making a contribution in this world.
When you first met your husband, did you have any idea you'd be here today, that he would be running for president? I mean, we've seen video of him. He's kind of always had some aspirations along these lines. Did you know about it?
I had no idea that we'd be here today, but what I did know is that this was a person who who was an optimist, who was going to question the status quo, and who was going to try to do things, if he needed to, that other people would think were impossible.
All right, that was Heidi Cruz. We also talked a lot about what she might want to do as first. She really wants to work hard for our education system in the United States, and she is a big believer in school choice and wants to really give more opportunity to kids in America through education.